Hi there, so continuing on with our styles series of wedding ring videos. These are all plain wedding bands and they come in a variety of styles, and here are all the styles here. So we've gone over the D shape and the slight court shape, and next I'll show you the flat court shape, and this is one of the most popular traditional court here, probably the most popular, and next to that and possibly overtaking is the flat court at the moment. So this is a more contemporary style. It's got a flat outer edge. I'll start with the widest ring because it's easier to actually see the profile. So it has a flat outside. There's the profile. And these are representative of the heavyweights, which are approximately 1.8 millimeters to 2 millimeters in depth. They do vary slightly as they're hand finished. But we do have a whole series of videos looking at the weights of the ring, which is the depth, and we show all the different depths of the flat court, so you'll catch all the information there. So here you have the 8mm flat court. And this one comes in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5 and 2mm widths. So next I'll show you the 7mm. So again, 7mm flat court. You can see rounded on the inside, so it's nice and comfortable, and flat on the inside. And these are high polished mirror finish. You'll notice these ones I show you've got marks on them generally because they are sample sets. We don't obviously give these as final pieces. Final pieces are finished to a really high quality finish. They don't come with the lettering on the inside, that's just our organisation. But the finished pieces come with a London assay hallmark. Try that one on. 7mm flat court. And then next one is the 6mm. Hope the lighting's okay, it's a pretty gloomy day today. So there you go, 6mm. And 5mm. I think for my size hand, it's quite a large hand. The ring size isn't huge for a gent, it's approximately size S. I'd probably go for a 5mm to 6mm. And 4mm if it fits. I think it has to go on my pinky. So that's the 4mm. So generally these are unisex rings. You can go for any width, there's no right or wrong. So men or women can get the thinner or wider rings. Generally, this category, sort of 8, 7, 6 and 5mm would be the gents category, and then the ladies would be the 2mm, 2.5, 3 and 4. But it's all on personal preference. If you've got a thin engagement band and you want to match the width, then that might be a good option for you. But if you're a lady and you've got any type of engagement ring and you want to have a contrast of a wider ring, that's actually really popular and quite contemporary style these days, so that's always an option. So I think we were at the 4mm, 3mm. So flat on the outside. The narrower the ring, you do tend to find it looks like it arches more on the inside, it has a more pronounced curve, but the side profile is always the same. Edgeways, they do tend to look slightly thicker as you get narrower, but that's deceptive because I think it's just a trick of the eye. If you actually were to measure each ring. The wider 8mm rings are slightly thicker, and when you move down, they get very slightly thinner, only by fractions of a millimeter. Can't tell with the eye, but with the calipers it shows as a few fractions. And there's the second to smallest. This is a 2.5. This is quite a popular one, as a lot of engagement ring bands tend to come in 2.5mm. I might give you an example of how it looks. Possibly my pinky is maybe similar size to a lady's engagement finger, possibly. And then you have the 2mm, and that's the smallest in the collection. If you did want a particular size, if you wanted to go 1.5, 1mm or bigger, maybe you wanted 9mm, 10mm width, we can have them specially made. A special order basically means it takes a little bit of time to make, possibly up to 6 weeks, and you can't send them back, unfortunately. But what we would generally do in that situation, we would send you an example of the closest to what you wanted, just to make sure you were happy with that, and then we can go ahead and specially make one for you. There's so many different styles. There's different widths, different depths and weights. There's hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 in stock. We try to keep them all in as many sizes as possible. You'll find we keep the wider rings in larger sizes and the narrower rings in smaller sizes, so around from size J up to maybe size P. It does vary with every ring, and then in the gent size, maybe up from P up to size Z. And again, you can have Z plus sizes made, and we can have as a special order, and sizes below J, we can have them as a special order too. So if you need any help with any of the styles, because it does get confusing, there's a lot of styles and weights to go through. Not all of these are on our website. We generally have all of the medium weights on, but if you wanted any of the different weights, you can always get in touch. So if you want to check on just information, or if you want some stock availability or pricing on any weights and styles, you can get in touch, and the phone number is 0800 002 9905. Or it's always easy to email us. It's sales@lloydsjewellery.co.uk, and then we can keep everything in one section, keep it on track, and we can include links in the emails and images. You can also go onto the website, and there's a little box at the bottom left. You can just chat to someone there. So pretty easy. We're always here to help. We do our best, and we'll spend as much time as we need. So get in touch if you need to, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.